Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Hospital. Welcome back to one doctor, all patients, all 241 of them. The night shift has officially ended. Day shift has begun. We've already had overflow problems in our emergency department, so that's comforting. What's going to happen next, given that it's 8 a.m, is the waiting rooms. I mean, this is the emergency one here, but we've also got waiting rooms all up here. It's going to be absolutely rammed. Absolutely rammed. Are we going to be ready for it? I don't really know. We just take it one patient at a time. And at the moment, we have Alfie Sweetener here with Richard Allen. They've done a bunch of examinations and we've discovered nothing. So that's good. So we could do a biopsy here, a CT, and right, what we're going to do. Biopsy is pretty invasive and can hurt and cause discomfort. So we're going to do this microbial, microbial sampling. It always takes me a while to get that one. I don't know why I have such a brain fart with it, but I do. And a CT. I think that's what we're going to do here. That's what we're kicking off with today. Swabbing and a CTing. Hospitalization is over. That's going to be happening for a little while with our ward patients. We're keen to see any patients coming in with crossed arms. Because I'm playing on the hardest setting, I don't know. I don't get pulsating symptoms unless I've discovered them. So crossed arms is the next best visual thing, is that you can just see them. They look really ill. You need to try and help them out. I'm going to give you a load more drugs, actually, before I release you. Yes, it seems... we did do an interview. We're trying to also be very, very thorough. We want to try and clear out examinations for these patients. And I've noticed this one that wanted to be released, and we're probably going to need the bed space, to be honest, with the amount of patients we've got coming in. But, you know, I made a deal. This is what we need to be doing. So let's get on there. And also patients that are sitting down, I just want to make sure that they're on a decent department, you know, that they're being triaged well enough, because sometimes they can be triaged a bit differently. So let's see here. We've got Jane here in the emergency department with Cuthbert links, but it seems like it's either neurology, a couple of infectious diseases, or we've also got this internal medicine one here. We'll do the physical. I don't think we can do that examination in this particular room, so we'll let that go for the moment. We'll see if she's got a fever. She's got an inability to tolerate light, which causes total discomfort. So we will do, I think, neurological, and I'd like to look at her eyeball. Should we do a basic visual test? I don't think it's going to tell us much. I want to do like an ear examination, but in the eye. Can I do that here? Oh, I can do that here. Let's do that's what that is. Oh, brilliant. We'll get rid of that basic visual test then, because that's rubbish. don't want to do that. So we'll start there. We'll see how that goes. And we'll start seeing them pile into here. A little bit worried about it, quite honestly. Oh, this guy seems fine. Well, yeah, you know what? You can go. We don't need to deal with you anymore. The patients are just gonna... Staff changeover is also, of course, still happening as well. So he's been triaged. Okay. It's about as well as they can be triaged. Because sometimes I've noticed they send people to emergency when they are clearly... See, it's like I'm not actually seeing any emergency things here. I might send them there. You know. Because it can get a bit confusing sometimes. This department's going to get busy. Now, his arms crossed, so we're going to put him straight onto a code blue, so it goes to the top of the queue. Right. What do we have here? Thomas Garcia. Jill Ginger has been looking after him. And it seems that we've still got bits and bobs going on, doesn't it? He's had surgery. So let's do, well, I want to do an interview. Let's do a physical and a PS blood control, as there has been some surgery. We just want to make sure all is well there. And we are, do you know what? We are probably going to stick in the entrance for a while. We can see here, look, arms crossed. His arms are crossed. See that? Yeah, yeah. Get them on code blue. So Joseph is with Clint Stench. These names. I've pulled most of these names from 2-point games because they're great for my staff. It keeps me a little bit more amused. Let's do a physical. But we can also see here that we have chills. So I think we should do temperature. We've got breathing problems. Let's do chest and thorax. We've got a headache as well. Let's do neurology. Testing. Let's do blood pressure. We'll see how we get on with that. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Welcome. We've got another lady here with her arms crossed. We're just going to pop her to the top of the queue. Margaret is in traumatology with Karen Clear. She's got low voltage burn. So we are going to, do speech listening to see if she's got any confusion. We've done a physical. Have we done? We've done the physical. Yes, we did the physical. We could do with a blood test. I'm assuming we did the evaluation. We've not. Okay. So we'll do the evaluation. But I think we should also do the blood draw. And she's going to need to be hospitalised. Actually, let's send her. She might not need to be hospitalised at all. Let's just get her to the right department. That would help. Right, neurology. So she's had a CT and it didn't help us find anything. Interesting. In that case, can we do the blood test to see if she's got poisoning? And we know it's not that now. She's had a physical. So we could do sending her for an MRI. Okay, so we'll do a blood draw, send her for an MRI. Okay. Okie dokie. We already did you, didn't we? Yeah. Anybody with their arms crossed? There's another lady coming in with their arms crossed, but I'd like to be able to see this as well. Putting them on code blue just means that they will go to the top of the queue and be seen faster, which at this point is very important. So we are going to have to stick around in reception rather than actually seeing the patients that we're dealing with. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. We'll do a physical here. There's not really much beyond we can do beyond that without doing the old X-ray. So we can see there are patients coming in here with crossed arms. Right. Can we... Okay, stool analysis was negative, but I'd like to see what the results of that is. I can't get to this patient. It's not happening. We have a diagnosis for you. Always nice. Let's do a physical. Looks like temperature would be good. We need to check for confusion. So if we can't do speech listening. Okay. Can't do the speech listening. And look, we also need to have... Where are you? You're here. Why can't we do the speech listening? You're like awake and everything. Is it me or is that weird? We want to do the CSF. Thing is, this is more important right now, I feel. No, we'll do the CSF. Because she can do that and then send him on his way to get the... why do I have to keep doing this? The ECG, that's it, yeah. ECG, yeah, that's it, yeah. Okay, good. Right, there she is. We finally got her. Let's get her onto there. Right. William is with Winston McGuffin. Could do physical. We're going to start with the physical. We have abdominal pain, so we might as well do abdominal palpitations. We've also got vomiting. I just give him some medicine for that because that's just gross. Okay. Let's see. Let's give them code blue. They need to be code blue. They need to be code blue. We're going to get a lot of code blues when you've got over 200 patients. Oh, this is good. They're going to need to be hospitalised. They are hospitalised. Okay, that's great. With no more examinations and their results going through, I'm happy. Yeah, we've revealed everything for them. Right, physical examination here is over, is it? They are hospitalised, but we do still have hidden symptoms. Okay, we can do the speech listening. Well, that will be fantastic. So CBC, let's see here. CBC we could do with along with a blood draw. Oh, and the CSF, a blood draw and the CSF to confirm that it is actually this that he has. We'll also give him these bits and bobs. Did I do you? I have done you. You also need to be in cold blue. That's not what we want. Cuthbert Links here has Jane White still, and we are still none the wiser. We're going to have to take more drastic measures. So we will, I think, do the cultivation at this point, and then send her to the other department. She hasn't had the angio though, which is interesting. So we'll do the cultivation. She's been sat with him ages. Do the cultivation. Did I do you? I did. Cultivation, and then with the cultivation done, I want you to go to neurology, because in neurology I want you to have that examination, right? Good. We've got stool analysis. We'll give them recommendations for that. Okay, have I dealt with you? No, you need to be on a code blue. Hospitalisation is over for this chippy chappy. Did we put you on a code blue? We missed some patients, you see, trying to deal with some others. Right, what's going on here? Well, they've put you into emergency, not infectious diseases. So common cold can be found with a physical, I believe. So let's do that. A physical. And while we're here though, because it looks like a lot of the tests do cross over, don't they? So we'll do the nasal. And was it neck palpitations? No, it's not actually. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll do that. That's good. Hello? What's going on here? Orthopedia, actually on that department, right? We'll start again with the physical. Physical seems like a sensible thing. I might need a CT, but they might be able to whittle it down without any trouble. Anybody else crossed arms? Yes, you, sir. Okay, you're going on a code blue. Why do I struggle so much? So, eye drops for you. We have got this going on. So anything else? We've done the physical. We've done an interview. Did we do that test? We didn't. Well, let's do that test then. It's not a word I can read, but we'll do it. And that one, and is that the periphery? It is. Right. Do those tests. That's what we want. Right. I'm not ready for you to go. Get those meds first. Right, so we did the physical and we still don't know. Okay, so if we could... we did the chest as well. Right, you're going to have a chest x-ray. No two ways about it. A chest x-ray it is. A chest x-ray. Okay, good. Have we put you? We did put you on a code blue. Okay, that's good. So you're in the TC hospitalization, and this one is this. It's this one. It's this one. Right, we'll do the CT now. I just don't know. We'll do blood draw and the microbial. I don't know. Microbial. Why do I struggle with it so much? I don't know. We'll do those tests. I mean, I'm running out of ideas here. Quite honestly, did we need to put you on a code blue? We do need to put you on a code blue. Right. So you're fine. We can actually let go of you on our list. You need to go on a code blue. Okay, you need to go on a code blue. No, I want that we want to be as thorough as possible. But then you can go home. Look at this. It's absolutely mad. No. This is, yeah, you're fine. You're all good. You need to be on a code blue. Oh my goodness. Look. All these patients we have to see. We've already seen 50 out the door, though. That's not half bad, really. Right, we're going to send you for a CT. That's what's happening now. We're going to send you for a CT. So get out. Good. Somebody's collapsing. I'm not surprised. We're going to opt for rehydration. So you're on the wrong department. And emergency's busy enough. So if you could go to the right department, I'd appreciate that. Also, when you're there, if we could have a physical, I'd like somebody to take your temperature. It looks like I'd like somebody to take your blood pressure. Yeah. And a CSF thingy. CSF thingy. And then you will need to be hospitalised, but I don't want to do that yet. Okay, do not want to do that yet. You are on code blue. That's great. Good. So, bronchitis. Have we done the chest? We did. We've done the interview. And the thorax. But we haven't done this. Or the chest x-ray. Okay, let's do those things then. So we want to do the microbial and the chest x-ray. Boom. We'll also give them all of this. Good. Confusing. So is it definitely not this? Did we do an echo? We did an urgent echo. I've noticed that sometimes urgent echoes don't pick up what an echo will. Maybe they fix that. You know, maybe they have. So you've had that, so it's not that. Okay, have you had the bar and swallow? You've not. Should we do that? It's a bit unpleasant, but we're getting a little bit lost for words here. It's now 9 o'clock. I think probably the majority of patients are through the door that are coming in this sort of bulk morning rush, which means we might be able to go and start. Yeah, I mean, there are some patients coming in, and he looks like he has his arms crossed. Anyone else? Are you leaving? You're leaving. Are you arriving? You are. You go on code blue. Okay, what about you? You go on code blue. Right, okay, so we've given ourselves a bit of a helping hand here by getting a bunch of emergency patients on code blue. But we can see that this is where I have all the receptions and where I try to deal with the vast majority of patients so they don't have to go to all these other things. Right here, so yeah, it starts to look pretty busy. It is pretty busy. So, let's see. Where's this guy? Where is this guy? He must be... he's there on this bed here. Right, okay. William Miller, who's with Winston McGuffin. Right. He is in infectious diseases. You know, he is. Let's do blood pressure, chest, neurological. We'll take his temperature. Do those things. He's got his arms crossed. He is on code blue. You've got your arms crossed. You're on code blue. Right, okay. Good. Here's a code blue guy right here. Right. So Casey with Jackie Cougar. Where are you? You're there. You're sitting here. So let's do a physical. Let's take their temperature. Got breathing problems, so we might do chest and thorax, muscle and joint pain. Let's do an abdominal. Muscle and joint pain. Let's do blood pressure. Okay. See how that goes. Frank here. Hello, Frank. Dermatitis. So let's see. Let's do physical examination. First protocol, isn't it? Because look, it's most of these, all of those are to do physical. Okay, let's do that then, because he clearly has more of these symptoms that we could be dealing with. So we'll get those done. Got all these patients. I've got all these patients. Yes, you can go home now. Great, Richard. Get out. Okay. Jennifer Brown is with Alfie Sweetener here, and we are going to do the physical. I think we should always do the physical, and then we'll do the CRP. There it is. And we need to do the microbial, with... Oh no, that's a horrible examination to have. Ew. No, okay. I mean, the microbial's fine, but that one's rough as, isn't it? Rough as. And then get all that for her. Let's also give her that diagnosis. So, Lisa Lewis with Leonard Squirm. Shoulder sprain. Right. Well, let's do the physical, as always. And then anything else that we can be doing here. These are all physical, apart from the actual MRI, which we'll need for the final diagnosis. So we'll do the physical, then we'll send her for an MRI. That's what we're going to do here. Excellent. Favourite patient collapsing. We're going to see a lot of this. Going to see a lot of that. Rehydration, please. Start there. Start there. Hopefully there's enough room out on that department. Oh no. So, you look like you should be in traumatology, so I'm actually going to send you straight there. Traumatology is looking pretty busy. Your arms are crossed, you're on blue. Yeah, we're going to do a physical. When you get there, we're going to do an evaluation. What else can we do for you? Physical, I mean, that's probably largely it, isn't it? We could do a blood test. A biopsy? Biopsy? Don't need to do the evaluation. It's actually a biopsy today. Right, okay. Blimey, okay. So we have Lisa Clark. Again, I'd like you to go straight to neurology. Oh no, the thing is though, before you do, we should probably give her something for this high fever. I don't want her to collapse. I mean, that's the main thing. Don't want her to collapse. Frank is looking great over here. Get that done. Was it you? Yeah. Oh, is she going already? Okay, well, might as well then commit to that. And as we're committing to that, let's get the physical and an... Oh, it won't let me do an oral. Okay, whatever. What else can we do? PCR. We should be doing a PCR. Let's do all these bits and bobs as well. Okay, right. What's going on over here, Barbara, with Blarla? Pepper. We'll do the physical. It looks like it's going to be worth taking her temperature. She's got muscle pain, headache, diarrhea. We'll do abdominal palpitations. Yeah, let's do these bits and bobs and give her these things just to increase her comfort. That wouldn't go amiss. Excellent. There's an emergency coming in, and actually, it's looking pretty good here, isn't it? Looking pretty good here. Oh, he's not though. He's looking a bit messy. Let's take off that. Put in that. Okay, Jane. Well, I have all of those bits, and we're just sort of waiting, aren't we? We're just sort of waiting on Jane here. Amber Funky is her doctor. back to MacGuffin. Okay. I am going to hospitalise you at this point. And I don't want to go through this list in crazy detail. So I'm going to do this one, this one, this one. Might as well do that. Go on, labs. You can do it. You can do it, labs. He could be infectious for all I know. I put him on completely wrong department. Probably should have put him on isolation. Do you know what? We'll say isolation just to cover our gonads. There's common cold over here. Fantastic. Let's give you all of that. And then actually I'll just relinquish you because, you know, it's not needed. It's not needed. Hello everybody. How is everyone? There's still a lot of patients coming in. Still a lot of patients walking in. Cardio, right, let's do a physical. Let's listen to her chest. Got chest pain, fatigue, yeah. Thorax, blood pressure. We'll also take a temperature. These all seem like pretty good things, as well as these meds here. What have we got here? Casey is with Cuthbert Links. Right, he's got diarrhea. We're going to do abdominal palpitations, also thirsty, attempt to get rehydrated. Blood pressure. Blood pressure. We've got temperature. Take the temperature. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens. Did I do abdominal palpitations? I did. Okay, good. Mandibular problems. Okay. Well, this is surgery. So we're going to hospitalise you right away. Get you off this floor. We'll do a physical and we'll worry about the x-ray. Do you know what? You're not going to die of it. So we'll do the x-ray now. X-ray of your head. There we go. And also arrange all of that. Excellent, excellent. That's it. Yeah, get out of here. We're pretty busy here, sunshine. Yeah, you can go home. Fantastic. We like sending people home. It's like one of the best things. You are not on a code blue. Let's get you on a code blue right now. Okay. So we need the collapsing. We need hydration, IV infusion. Before we do anything, can we get that done? Physical. God, this could be anything. Well, let's do the physical. Do you know what? We'll also take a temperature because they're on code blue, which means that they are due to crash. So they could have high fever. They could do. We could also have an infection of some kind. They could also be infectious. There could be something going on with their heart. We wouldn't necessarily know that. This is the whole list we're looking at here for infectious diseases. So what have we got? We could do PCR testing. Serologic. Okay, hang on. Let's do the serologic. Serologic. There. This seems to be covering a few bits and bobs, doesn't it? Yeah, and then what we got here? Mumps. I had mumps once. I'd like to avoid the biopsy and the PCR. The serologic looks like it'll do quite a lot. Let's stick with that for the minute. Yeah, let's stick with that for the minute. Oh, look at this. Okay. We're going to use a dialysis machine. We're using bits of the hospital I never normally use. So waiting for the biopsy to come in. But I think we're probably pretty good with that one. Oh, right, okay. This guy finally has had his 2 surgeries. Ooh. So we're going to do a physical now. We're going to do an ICU blood analysis because we need to check for infection, you know, and any sort of post-op issues. We've had the CT. Can we do the neurological? We can do that. And we need to check his blood pressure And was that speech listening? I can't do the speech listening. We'll do all the bandages and everything as well. Oh, look, he's come through. Frank's come through. Summer Tiger's on it. Hospitalization is not over. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. What's going on here? So that was negative. We've not done a blood draw. Not done the blood draw. Do the blood draw. We've done physical. We could CRP. Did we do a CRP? We've not done speech listening or CRP. Okay, let's do that. Let's do all those things for this gentleman here. So it's actually not looking too bad on this department, is it? So we've got Joseph here with Popped Latte, a patron of mine. We've done the blood transfusion and the pressure bandage. So we're going to, looking at what we got up here, we're going to do a physical. We are going to do a fast. We'll see what that gets us. What is this? Peter is with Jackie Cougar. He has a chest contusion. And we've also got no more examinations, so we're going to clear him off the books. Right, so you've been to surgery, which means again I'm going to want to do the physical, and because we're not in the ICU, we do a PS blood control. There it is, just to check for infection, any post-op issues. That's what we need to do. We've got sort of all sorts up here. Yeah, most of it should be cleared. Right. Chemical burn. As they are... No, I can't do it. You're going to have to go to there where they can do a physical. I'm going to wish for a pulse. Heart. Oh, it's one of those, is it? That's a bit more involved. And he's a code blue, so he's probably got a tachycardia. It could have hypoxia, I suppose. Well, we'll do the evaluation, and then and all that could be done inside the office. So we'll see what we get from that, and we might be able to avoid the tachycardia situation. Might be able to. Yeah. One more, and then I think that's it for this episode. Where are we? Barbara's in internal medicine. We're going to do physical. She's got breathing problems, so we'll do the chest and the thorax. Do you know what? We'll also do a blood pressure. Let's go nuts with temperature, and let's help her breathe. There we are. It's coming along. The cues. This is it's certainly interesting. You're a code blue. You're a code blue. Oh no. Gets to a point where there's so many code blues. Code blue becomes meaningless. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.